Hello and welcome back to Flight Simulator. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes to see who comes in straight off. But today we're doing helicopters, or as the game likes to call them, rotorcraft. So we're going to go through the training and hopefully do the tests today. And then it would be nice if we got some time left at the end, just go and do a bit of flight seeing to a much lower level so we can actually see what we're flying over. Especially in the plane where you really couldn't see a lot other than the tops of buildings. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm a little bit early, so we'll just give it a chance for people to come in. Do apologise if you can hear any buzzing in the background on the mic. I have got a fan running. It is very warm today, so see how this goes. Try and keep us as cool as we can. I've got the fan blowing on my devices as well to try and keep everything a little bit cooler and try and keep it all running. And hopefully we'll get through this one and the next stream as well. 9:15 is ARK for anyone that's interested in that one. First of all, let's do some flight sim, let's do some helicopter training. So we'll start with the introduction. So get to know your first rotorcraft. We'll try and work through these as quick as we can. So in your first helicopter training, you'll become familiar with the Carnivore G2's rotor system and cockpit. Also use of the helicopter flight controls, identify classic six-pack instruments, and become familiar with the features unique to the Carnivore, the EPM and MLI. So let's just start this training. And despite the heat, I have gone for the pilot's outfit today. Well, at least the hat anyway. It's a bit too warm to start putting a shirt and tie on. But we'll go with a hat. So just waiting for this loading up. And we've got our first viewer in. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. It's taking a little while loading up. Hope this isn't a bad sign. Just bear 1 second. And we're not overheating as yet. So welcome to the beginning of your rotorcraft journey and our first helicopter lesson. Okay, I'm just going to turn up the volume. Seems to be a little bit quiet. Just bear 1 second. Okay, enter helicopter using door handle or L1 and 0.
Welcome aboard. Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters.
Okay.
Now, let's make you familiar with the Carnivore's flight controls. Look here, this is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective.
Where am I supposed to be looking? Oh, all the way down there.
To climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Try raising it up and lowering it down. Make sure to leave it in the most downward position. Here's what we call the cyclic stick, or just cyclic. It looks similar to the airplane stick, doesn't it? And behaves very similarly, too, at least in a forward flight. Left or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll into a turn, and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude. Try moving it left and right, forward and back. On the top of the cyclic stick, you can see the cyclic trimmer. The cavalry uses a dual-axis electric trim, allowing you to completely release static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral. Try pushing the knob left and right, forward and aft.
Change the trim, R1 and R. Okay. Okay. That's going to take a bit getting used to. It's got more controls. So actually goes a very long way.
Located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane. They serve a similar purpose, controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft points. In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and head. But in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side tilting. Try pushing the left and right pedals one after the other and look at them in the process.
So apply pedals.
Sounds pretty easy so far, isn't it?
Okay.
Look at the instrument panel. I'm sure you've already spotted what we call the six-pack. 6 primary instruments all airplanes also have. Look at the altimeter, for instance. As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why it's like that.
Okay.
Now look at the airspeed indicator. What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications start from 20 knots. The caution range lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed. Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training.
Okay.
Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator? It is very important to monitor VSI, especially on descent. If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with. But for now, simply get used to monitoring your VSI, just like you monitor altitude.
So we've got to be careful how quick we descend in the helicopters.
Another thing to remember while flying is to keep the fuselage in the correct streamline position. For that, we monitor the turn coordinated off, just like we do in airplanes. Or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders.
Right, okay.
The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center. We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly by visual references. However, you do need to know about the EPM, which stand for electronic power monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it.
Okay, so let's start the engine. So this is quite noisy compared to the planes. I can barely hear the instructor anymore. Mama Sweet, hey, how you doing? So that's our first training complete, and we didn't actually do much at all. So it's safe to say we'll have aced that one. So let's click on the next training. So we're doing the helicopter training today, Mama Sweet, so see how this goes. I will be lurking, that's fine. It's nice to see you here. Did you get any wins on your stream earlier, or was the best we got the second place?
Here we are, flying along the Reservoir down. Look around while I'm hiding. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon Mountain Range. And on your right-hand side there are the short trees mountains. Beautiful. Counter three, I'll give you a visual. Prepare your slightly sight.
So, oops. Let's just try and okay, so let's speed it up by pushing forwards. I think I need to come this way a little bit. Got into a bit of a roll there. Managed to pull it out. But I'm now going in the wrong direction, so let's pull it back around. Almost going to a spin, just a second place, okay. Right, let's come around and follow this river again. Try and keep it level. To reach an airspeed of 80 knots. So we've reached that. Just gotta try and not go too fast. Trying to get used to all the controls and how much I need to push it forward to actually get my speed up. So going too fast now. Just trying to ease back a little bit. Oops. Okay, that was interesting. as I altered the trim, my nose came right up. Whoops. So let's see if we can just practice maintaining airspeed. It's not too bad. Made that turn. Oops. So a bit more wobbly on this than what I was with the planes. Okay, so the pedals can help. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Almost got into a spin there. Let me just bring it back round. Let's try that again. So my airspeed dropped quite a bit. So I think I'm just being a little bit heavy-handed with it because I'm quite new. So you are wobbling about quite a lot. Slow down to 0 knots. Okay, so try and keep it level. So I need to keep it pulled back, otherwise the nose dips right down. So reset trim R1, R3. Whoops. Okay, so just reading the instructions here. Right, okay, so our next is we teach us how to manage spinning. So yeah, each time we stopped helping, it started going into a big tailspin. So we're going to learn how to avoid those. And we didn't do very well on the straight and level flight, but never mind. That will improve with time. So let's have a look at the next one. Okay, collective levers are key to vertical flight. This training you'll practice taking off to a hover, changing hovering altitude and landing from a hover. Okay. So here goes our first takeoff and landing.
Welcome to our first hovering rest. To hover in ground effect means to maintain a constant position a few feet above ground. It is not as easy as it sounds. In fact, hovering a helicopter is challenging, a bit like trying to pat your head over stones. A helicopter has really highly sensitive controls, but first I'll give you first control. This is the
So this is what we're going to be using this time, the collective. I'm hoping we can use that with shortcut keys, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing out the window. Okay. So increase it to increase lift and decrease it to decrease lift and drop back down. Okay. So time to fly. Here we go. Right, okay, so X to raise the power, 0 to lower. Oh, it's too far. So it didn't seem to want to react at first, and then it did quite well. Oh. So reach 2 feet in altitude. Right, okay, so just trying to lift it up a little bit. Okay, so each click will take it up 1 or 2. A little bit more, maybe. There we go. Just gonna have to hold it there. Okay, so it's hard to judge how high we are, even though it's telling us that we should be able to tell. So 79 power will make us hover quite nicely. So now we reach 8 foot. So it's just a bit more power. Go. Okay, so this time we can see our helicopter quite well. We're losing height, so let's just pull that back up. So let's go for a 2-foot hover. So, oh, there we go, somewhere there. So always hover at 2 feet before touching down. Just maintaining. And then lower the power just to drop us back down. There we go, got it. So that wasn't too bad. More successful landing than my attempts in a plane the first time round. So that's the collective training. I was hoping these trainings were going to be a little bit quicker than this, but it is what it is. So now anti-torque pedals. Control the direction where the nose of the aircraft points. Apply the given direction gives the turret a thrust that makes the nose yaw in the direction of the applied pedal. Okay. So let's see what we're doing this time then.
Welcome to the second part of our training series. This time you'll get familiar with anti-torque. I'll be helping you with the first, but by the end of this training session, you will be in full control over our head. Let's start with taking off. You already know how to do it.
So
Always check that all the answers are correct. We have enough room. There are no obstacles.
So looks everything looks okay.
You have collective control.
So let's raise the power up a little bit. Come on. Here we go. Here it comes. Come on. Don't too fast. I need to get to about 79. There we go. Oh, I've gone too far. So there we go. Hovers there nicely. A little bit up and down, but it's okay. Right. Yeah, there we go. So this time. So now up to 8 feet, I think. Keep hovering at 2 feet. Look at the pedals. Yeah. And right, okay. So let's see how this. So that sort of spins us on the spot. Right, so turn towards the parking area. Come on, spin it around. There we go. So 90 degrees back to the left. There we go. So only to do that when we're hovering, not when we're in flight. Okay. So maintain this heading. okay. Right, okay, so it's going to stop assisting us with the turn our nose left, okay. So I'm going to push the right pedal to hold our thing, so a little bit of pressure on the right pedal is all we need just to hold it. This is really quite difficult, just trying to hold it right there. Just hold it there. Oh, hang on. So again, just going to try and adjust it and hold it in the right place. There we go, so it's holding that better now. So now we're going to do a right turn towards the parking area. Turn to there and oops, I just let go completely there and you just see the effect that had. Back to the original point and hold. That was better. Okay, so now we're going to do a landing. So stabilise at turret 2 feet. Keep heading towards the runway. Drop the power down. Oops. Hang on. Whoa. Lost it a bit there. Trying to hold various buttons all at the same time is proving challenging. Oops. There we go, we've managed to land. That was difficult. It's quite challenging trying to hold it really steady. It's so sensitive. So let's do that. So that's 2 successful landings. It's definitely proving easier than the planes. And there we go. I got 72% for maintaining the heading. Not too bad. So let's just go on to the next one. Okay, this time we're going to be using the cyclic to use laterally. Right, okay, so trying to do lateral movements using the hover blades. So let's see how this goes.
In this training session, you will get familiar with cyclic control. You will learn to counteract training limitations. Still remember this term? Let's start with taking off and on. All gauges are green. We have enough. No obstacles. Let's go. Slowly raise the legs.
So check for obstacles. Let's lift the power up. Come on. go. So we're hovering there at the 2 feet. Wants me to maintain between 2 and 8, so just give ourselves a little bit more room. Okay, look at the cyclic, yeah. Just give it a little bit more power. Just to hold us a little bit higher. Okay, so we're going to deal with drift shortly. Okay, so we're going to use the pedals to turn. There we go. And then we're going to ease forward on the stick just to get us moving forwards. So really low level flight. Oops, we've gone a bit high. Just take a bit of that power off. Oops. So let's just get right over the helipad. There we go. And I've got a bit high again. So, oops. Just hold that up. Turn towards the runway. So. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be going straight left by just taking it sideways. Oops. Unfortunately, I can't see exactly where the spot is. I think it's just behind us. So come back a little bit. And a bit more to the left, maybe. Ah, there we go. I can see the yellow circle now. So I'm going to try to stay over this, and it's going to start drifting. Okay, let's try and pull that back in. Oops. So I've just crashed for the first time. So, why is the power up so much? Let's get that back down a little bit. So, look at the cyclic again. I've got to do all this section again now. So, right, okay, so he's controlling the drift. So now we're going to spin to look at the parking stand. There we go. That was the easy bit. Fly forwards nice and gently. Okay, so we're in position. Let's try and hold it there. Keeps trying to drift me backwards, so let's turn to look at the runway. There we go. Oops. There we go. Just happy with that now. Just trying to hold my position. Okay, so I've got to now reach that spot over there just by holding left. It should pull us over. Oops. Oh, no. Supposed to be still looking at the runway, which we're not. Let's just pull that bit further left. So you say just keep it hovering over the centre. It's easier said than done. Let's get a lot of drift to the right. Oh, we've lost that. Ah, this is pretty difficult. So once he releases control of the drift, it's proving quite challenging. Just trying to get the right height here. 81 seems quite good. Let's just put it up a little bit. Right, okay. So let's give this another attempt. Just trying to counteract the drift. So turn it towards parking stand. So this bit we could do relatively easily. So let's just keep it moving. Nice steady pace. Just try and bring ourselves in. Got a little bit high, but that'll sort ourselves out, I think, quite quickly. So, trying to get ourselves over this circle whilst we do this turn. Seem to like where I've got it at the moment. So maintaining position. Come on. Let's pull it back. Come on. So we're turning towards the runway. So I need to look left whilst moving left. Oops. Come on. Still looking at the runway. Just trying to get myself into this circle. Come on. There we go. Now I'm just waiting for him to finish talking. Seems to want to keep drifting to the right all the time, so I want to counteract that. Try and keep us in position. And then he says, when he lets control, it's going to try and go all over the place. So yeah, it says I've got to make small adjustments and try and get it to hold over where we need. Oh, and I've hit a tree again. Oh. So if anyone's watching has got any hints for this, quite happy to hear them. Right, it's just strangely when it resets you, it resets you with too much power, so that you go way too high. So do that whilst we're just bringing it down to where we need to be. Right, so how far is it going to drop me down? I need to lift it. Oh, 724, that's okay. So let's make the right turn. This is proving to be the easier bit. And then let's just keep going forwards. Come on. So right over that on there. So yeah, so it's the trick is to keep making tiny corrections to try and keep you within the circle, which is easier than what it says. Let's make this left turn. Just trying to get this back in the circle. Go. Now I'm going to make this sideway move, which again we have done. Let's just pull that across a bit more. Probably went a little bit quick initially. Now just the tiny movements try and hold us in. Right. Let's see now if we can't hold it when he stops assisting. Oh. No. I can't control it. It's annoying. Right, we'll give it one more go. See if we can't get this training done. I might end up practicing this one quite a bit off stream to try and do it successfully. So, and I'm too high at the moment, so I need to lose some height. That's coming down slowly. Make the turn. So just nice and steady. Just holding this with the pedal just to keep me going in the right direction. That was a lot smoother this time, although we did gain quite a bit of height. So we'll just let that settle back down again. There we go. Looking a bit more promising. That's a lot smoother this time. So just a little bit of nudge on the nose, just keep me hovering nicely. And then we're going to try and do this sideways movement now. Says at the pace of a brisk walk, but it's quite difficult to get this to do it slowly. Come on. I just seem to be drifting away more than what I'm getting closer to it. So there we go. Hovering over. I've gained a little bit of height in doing that, so just wait for that to settle back down. Yeah, there we go. Just try to whoa. And again, as soon as he leaves control, I just lose it completely. Let's just increase power slightly. No, too late. I was trying to get it up in the air and holding. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quit this training. Let me end the flight on that one. And we're just going to go to the next one. I'm going to have to do some practice on that next time, because it's getting a bit repetitive on the stream if all I'm doing is the same thing over and over. So let's see if I can skip through to the next training. Hovering flight, here we go. Okay. So it's trying to show me how to hover flight, or hovering flight. So let's go through this one. So this is a bit more easier than the previous training. Okay. So the aim of this is to be hovering all by ourselves by the end of the training. So let's see. So a 2-foot hover. Let's get a bit more. Power's coming up slowly. Come on. Just trying to get a judge on this on sort of power level it needs to actually take me off. I know what my power needs to be. But how much do I need to give this to get there? Oops. So I've taken that too much. We've gone way above the 2 feet altitude, so that's not a good start. So that'll come back down to where I need it to be in a second. We're going to land with a bump, or is it going to correct itself? No. Right. There we go, that's where we need to be. Just hover nicely. Let's give it one more on the power, just to give it a bit of stability. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's going to have to hold the position just using the R2 pedal. So just try and bring that back around now. Wasn't quite ready for how much it was going to jump actually. See how easy this is to get into a tailspin. There we go, now we're holding. Right, so lost it completely. Let's see if I can't put it back in. Oh. No, crashed again. Right, let's take that power off. Again, it's taken us too much power as we come back into it. So already we've got the control of the pedals. Let's try and turn it back around. There we go. So I need to hold that and try and hold a current position. No, too much. Should drift back if I'm right. No. And there's me thinking helicopters were going to be easier than the planes. I'm really struggling with this. Really struggling. So I'm managing to hold my heading. So now we've got to just counteract this drift. This is the bit we're really struggling with. No. Again, can't seem to control it when it goes up like that. Let's get some, try and get some control here. Hang on, hang on. Just trying to get some control here. I know it doesn't look very controlled at the moment, but I've got enough height to be okay. Right, let's try holding it. Ah, there we go. No. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, nice. Come on there for my instructor. So I need to pitch it a little bit more over. Come on. See if we can control this tail spin. Right, okay, so it's back in control, so we can get back to where we need to be. Let's just lose some of the power, because we're about 800 feet when we're supposed to be at 8, so actually I need to slow down my vertical descent. Just move slowly. Need to get down to the height we need to be at, and then we'll be okay. So losing this height quite nicely. There's the parking stand. So I need to come over this way a little bit. And come forward quite a lot. Oops. And now I've overcorrected, so got a bit wobbly. Right. I know it says you've got to watch your vertical speed. And I can feel it there. Because clouds are coming down so fast. I'm going to have to put a bit more power on to counteract this. Otherwise we're going to crash. Now I can set it to about 80. We should come down quite nicely. So let's pull this to the left a little bit. Forward. So let's just spin this around. There's the runway. Ah, there's the circle we're supposed to be hovering over. So I can now get over there. Oh. So our height's better now. It's just right, okay. So I just need to get into the parking zone. Just spin this around. So I need to reach the parking stand, maintaining 8 feet. So here goes. Let's get moving forwards a bit faster. We're not doing a very good job of keeping our height, unfortunately. So it seems once I'm moving, I need to reduce the power. Oh. Oh. Right, here we go. Let's try again. So we've reached the parking. So need to get my height down. For some reason it keeps putting the power up, which is really annoying. Come on, just lose the height so I can actually see where I'm going. Let's do a big correction there. So now I'm way too high. It's annoying. Right. Let's get this height down. Right. We've got a turn to do as well, so we can do the turn. Right, just gotta try and hold this steady. Over here. Oh. Oh, come on. So there we go, there's the 2 foot. And then we can just drop it down. Well, we managed to land it eventually, but that wasn't the best flight in the world. So the only thing we're having problems with is maintaining it steady when I've got no assistance from the instructor on the drift. So that's something I'm going to have to really practice. And I thought that was the last training actually, but let's have a look. I'll take off and climb. So hopefully, take off from hover, rotate 45 knots. Okay, so we've got a bit of a course to follow this time. So let's see if we can do this one successfully. So see how this goes.
Always check that all gauges are green. As you can see, we have half a minute, which is more than enough for our training. Ready to go. I am not helping you today, so it's all you.
Right, so no assistance on this flight. So let's give it some power. I know what power we need to get it to, so come on. Slowly creeping up. So yeah, I've got a bit more control. And if this is just me, this is a lot better than what I've done before. So now I need to go over there. For some reason my power's dropped right down. Just try that again. Just keep dropping the skids on the floor because it's not quite giving me enough height. I know if I give it much more in the way of power, I'm going to be way too high. Oh, see what I mean? I'm now way high. Oh, that was a good save. Right, let's get it. Let's get my power where it needs to be. Come on. Yeah, 82. And as soon as I stop, the power starts really increasing. It's really annoying. I'd like to just sort of get moving to the right and just hold it at a nice steady pace, but come on, we can do this. Oops. Hover taxi to helipad. Okay. So it's forward motion this time. So we're at the helipad, and just need to maintain our height. Check the windsock. Still not seeing it. Turn to 40 degrees heading. Okay. Swing this right around. 40 degrees, yeah. So all clear. That's oops, too much nose there. Right. So let's just knock the power down a little bit. We're not following the flight path very well. So I'm supposed to maintain an altitude below 10 feet. Oh, losing it again. So we've reached 1,000 feet. This is proving quite difficult here. Oh, just we try putting some trim on actually. That makes it a bit more stable actually. I've got airspeed of 0, which is not what I was looking for. Just to get my height down a little bit. Try and get us back where we're supposed to be. So we should be turning to the downwind turn. We're still way too high. So what I'm hoping to do is cut the power so we start losing height. Try and get us back on track. We are dropping quite quickly. Oops. So now if I push the nose forward, our airspeed should increase. Right, okay, so that was interesting. We climbed far too quickly and didn't get the speeds right at all, and oh dear, we got 34% for the hover taxi and nothing for everything else. I think I ought to retry that one. Let's just get a quick drink while it's reloading.
Check that all gauges are green.
So check the gauges. Check we've got nothing around us. So let's see if we can do this a bit more successfully. Let's just keep increasing this power. Go. So I want it round about 79-80 on the power, and just see it just as it takes off, just lose a bit of the steadiness. So I'm just going to control it. That's better than what I've done before with regards to control. A little bit high. Just knock one or two off the power. Come on. So I'm pressing to drop the power. It's still going up when it wants to. Come on. No, not what I wanted. So sensitive. Press the circle for slightly too long to drop your power, and before you know it, you've crashed into the ground again. Get back in. Oh, come on, just. Hover nicely for me at the power I want. Oh, come on. Right, here we go. So now I can give it a little bit more on the power. Come on. So we should be trying to fly, I suppose, over these. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Take our time. So I didn't touch the power there at all, and it's gone from 80 up to 94 without me making any adjustment. Now I've got to try and get it back off the ground again. It goes again. starts rocketing up without it making any adjustment. It's really making this difficult when it does that. So let's come across a bit more. Right, let's try and hold it in this space here. So a little bit high. Let's just see if we can get it down a touch. I just need to taxi forward. And hover here. Oh, let's try and hold it. So I'm supposed to be looking for a windsock. It's not exactly clear on the graphics on where that is, but apparently it's so. Oh, hang on, might be that red post there, but I've no idea which way it's blowing. So let's turn around to 40 degrees. So now we're gonna increase power a little bit. My nose down to get the speed up. I'm going too high. Let's put the nose forward quite a lot more. Try and watch my altitude. Hit more of the blue squares this time. Oh, it says. I'll turn right while I'm still climbing. Oh. It's very hard to get forward speed. So that was better. Let's see if we passed it that time with a little bit better stats. Let's have a look. No. In fact, that was worse. Right, okay. Let's get to the next training. Wait 1 second. Right, so here we go with the next training. So this is going to be an approach to a landing. So this should be interesting, since we didn't make takeoff very successfully. Let's see how we go with landing. Okay, so instructor's got full control, which is good. Okay, so now we're in control. Maintain 75 knots airspeed and range 1200 feet. Okay. not doing very good on either of those. Just set the power down a little bit. Nose down to get the airspeed up. Oh, and now we're all over the place. Let's try and get some control here. So we're still getting too much lift. Let's try and shut that power down a little bit. Should be travelling faster. Okay, let's make the final turn. Oh, hang on. Completely lost the everything there. Let's cut that power down a bit more. So, hang on. See where the helipad is. Oh. Right. Completely lost our direction on that. So let's try and turn it in. Oh. So that's where we should have come in. It's through these ones here. Let me just see if I can get me down to a much lower speed. I'm bringing the nose up. Cutting the power. So I'm almost at a hover now. Spin that around. Oh, I've crashed. And there I was thinking I was doing quite well there. Let's spin this around. Through here, through here. Oh, reset the trim. Okay. So my airspeed is almost 0. I need to put some power on because I'm coming down a little bit quick. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. Right, where is the helipad? It looks like it's directly behind us. So let's do a little bit of reverse. Spin it round. Okay, helipad's over there. Let's see if we can't just get this in now. So trying to get it to slow down enough in the helicopter is quite challenging, so I'm beginning to think I prefer the planes with all the challenges they bring as well. Just spin it round. Come on. trying to maintain position. To bring it down a bit more. I'm about 60 feet too high. Come on. Well, the power's come off too much now. Come on. Another heavy landing. Where's the helipad? Okay, over to the left. Let's just try and swing that around. So say hover at 2 to 8 feet over the helipad. Well, I'm over the helipad. Oh, here we go. Try and hold it steady. And then I assume it's going to want me to land it. Oh no, it just wants us to hover over it. So that was hard work. And our approach was terrible. Hi Pepper Sweet, nice to see you. Although we got better marks for that. So our speed was terrible and our setup and normal approach were terrible because we completely missed all the boxes. So this is going to require me to do a lot of hours, I think, of practice. So given we've only got 20 minutes left, let's go back to what we know and jump back in a plane and let's do a flight. So I've got a couple of people watching. Anything in particular you would like to see? Not that box, it's that box I want. Actually no, I need to do the missions, because what I need to do is I need to land at least one more with a non-bumpy landing. And welcome to the others that's just come in and joined. So let's do another flight scene, because I can't do the skydive till I've got, I think it's one more. Yeah, landing smoothness is what we're looking for. YouTube is showing you're live twice. Oh, not again. I've had that issue before. Where I schedule 2 streams, sometimes it activates both. So does it show that I'm on ARK as well as being on flight simulators, I guess? So let's go on a flight. So let's see if we can get a nice smooth landing. Yeah. So that's a YouTube error, which means when I go onto it in a minute to set up. Right, where are the missions? Yeah, so when I go back and try and do my next stream, I'm going to have to reset it again, reschedule it. I thought they'd fix that problem, but apparently not. Right then, let's do one. Let's go over York, shall we? Oh, this one's York as well. Cessna Skyhawk, that's fine. Popping in for a short time. Hello, Consul Corey, nice to see you. So let's have a quick look at our flight plan for this one. So fly out, do a quick lap around, and then fly back. It's quite complex, this one, but so departures there, over to Bow Bridge, and yeah, quite quite a lot of turns before we make the final approach. So, hello, Tango and Mama Sweet. So let's accept the mission. It's good. We've got 4 watching now, so this is better. So thank you very much for spending your afternoon or evening with me. Really appreciate you being here. So back in the Cessna Skyhawk, so the plane we're used to, and we're going to see if we can do a nice smooth landing. I'm just going to... It's not going to let me skip these bits. So, come on, give me the remove option. Come on. Okay. It's not letting me remove the chocks. Let's try this time. There we go. Right, request boarding.
You go, Sarah.
So let's see how we do on this one and see if we do any worse than what we've been on the helicopters today. I hope not. Start the engines. So if we get a nice soft landing on this one, it will unlock further missions that we can do. So, oh, there's my flight plan there, look. That's quite handy. So, announce the taxi.
Dishboard traffic. Cessna Golf Victor Tango Papa Delta is taxiing to runway 10, Dishboard.
So let's increase our
Hi,
engine
thanks
revs.
for picking us up today. I'm Sarah. I'm
Release the
thrilled to
brake.
fly over York. We're about to fly right over our office. Too bad we don't have a banner behind us to wave at the team.
Hey there, I'm Andrew. It's so great hanging out with you today. And by hanging out, I mean flying.
So here we go. Make a nice steady progress. So we've got the blue arrows showing us where we're supposed to be taxiing. We've got the taxi speed not too bad, probably a little bit on the quick side. We're not as excessively fast as we have been taxiing sometimes. Let's make this left turn. Make the right turn. I think we're about to cut across what looks like one of the runways. Have I gone off track? I think I have. My blue lines are over there, it looks of it. Let's come back around. I clearly missed the turn. Let's keep it going. So about 700 RPM. Enjoyed the games earlier, Fluky. Thanks, Papsweet. I enjoyed them too. It made a very nice change actually to play that. And nice to see you do a nice early stream as well, so I could actually watch it as well. You guys give me so much support on my streams, and it's sometimes difficult to give that back as well, so it was nice today. And I appreciate you as well, Papa Sweet. You're a lot for us new streamers, helping us out, helping us get a few extra subscribers. So that's all good. I'm hoping I've not misjudged this and I'm going to end up overrunning on my stream, but if we do, we do. So, coming up to the hold short line. This is a very long taxi run to do. I maybe should have just pressed the shortcut key and cut it out. Okay. Just going a warning there for taxiing too quickly. Maybe if we had made the taxi route about a mile long, we'd have been okay. Right, let's shut the power off because we're going to have to stop shortly. Let's apply the brakes. Come on, start. Oh, perfect, look at that. So,
Additional traffic. Cessna Golf Victor Tango Papa
so let's
Delta.
do the
Taking off runway 10.
chat with the tower.
Now departure.
If you're live late for your next week Tin Gaming, I may join some of them. Okay.
I thought I'd be more nervous, but so far so good. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
Let's just try and get this moving again. Also takes a few more revs to get it moving than what you actually need for actual taxiing. So here we go. So entering runway 10. And at least I've picked one where we've got a proper tarmac landing strip. So many times I've done these missions and I had to take off from grass fields. So this, I'm gonna risk saying this should be easier. I've got a feeling though I may have to go all the way down the runway to do a U-turn to come and take off the other way. Yeah, because it's runway 10. So I'm facing the wrong direction. Welcome to those that have just joined the stream. If you were expecting to see helicopters, we've been doing some helicopter training. It didn't go particularly well. So now we just flick back to the planes, not the trains. Just do a flight, so we do something a little bit different so that the stream's not too repetitive. And I'm got to go early start to it. Okay, Courier, thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I don't want the stream to be too repetitive when we keep crashing the helicopters. So just do a bit of a flight. And yeah, what we're aiming to do is get a smooth landing to unlock more options in the career path. So I think this is the longest taxi I've ever had to do for any flight I've done. This is crazy. There is one thing, this runway is so long, I won't have any issues getting up to speed before I need to take off. So I didn't actually see which airport this was flying from actually. Does it tell me on there? It doesn't tell me on there. I'll have to have a look at some point and see which airport this was or is, I should say. So I'm still following these arrows and it's still saying enter runway 10, so oh, hang on. My arrows are running out. just turn this round to... here we go, look. This is runway 10. That was just a taxiway. So this appears to be runway 10. Something I learned in one of the earlier trainings is the runway number denotes the angle it's actually at. So this runway runs at 10 degrees. Right, so why is it not saying I've done that bit? Oh. Right, so let me just apply the brakes for a minute. I can't see on that where I'm supposed to be. Right, let's just try following that purple arrow. There's me think I was doing the right thing following the blue arrows, but maybe not. And I'm going to get told off for taxi speeding here as well. Oh. Oops. Oh, here we go. That's what I get for trying to rush. Right.
Dishboard traffic, Cessna Golf Victor Tango Papa Delta, taking off runway 10.
So, yeah. So this is where we were before.
Are we
And
going?
it never told us that we'd actually entered the runway, so I don't know what we did wrong. So this is runway 33. But this is where it's telling us to go. So where's runway 10? A little bit confused here. And this is annoying because it's such a long section of tarmac. Just bring it round the other way. Sort of missed the turning, so do a wide turn. So again, we've entered runway 10, or what I believe to be runway 10, and actually it's 30 degrees, so I have no idea where we're supposed to be. I might have to abort this, which will be annoying because I've not done a proper flight all day. Has got a purple dot marked on my map here. What's that for? Let's just go over this and see what it says. If anything. So this looks back, we're back. Where we started. Right, let's just take off. Because I've got no idea where runway 10 actually is. So it was somewhere. Let's have a look. I think we've missed half of the turns we're supposed to make, so never mind.
What's
Let's
that,
go.
baby Joel? Are we okay?
So no idea even now where runway 10 was.
My state of mind says we're up really high.
So we can cut the engine speed a little bit. Let's put the trim up. Oh, the trim's automating itself. That's annoying. So I'm not going to get it to fly at a nice, steady pace.
Hey, now we're over the streets. I never expected to see all this.
It's great seeing the world insane.
So here we go. Flying over York, or an area of York. So let's okay, reduce engine speed. Let's get that right down. There we go. It's going to do a lap around, and once I've done that, what I'll do is I'll probably skip it round to the next section, just so we can practice this landing. So here we go. So this is an area called Boroughbridge, which apparently is near York. It's not somewhere I know. I'm just going to have to give it a little bit more,
Every moment of this.
bit more power. We're just a little bit on the low side. Just pulling that height back up a little bit.
This view is giving me goosebumps.
There we go. Quick look out the windows. the adjustments.
Still pretty bumpy.
Engine speed just got a little bit high there, so just cut that back down a little bit. So I'm going to press it. Oh, hang on. So I'm going to skip it through to the landing because this is always the fun bit. And I've only got a couple of minutes, so I need to get this done first attempt. Right, here we go.
What a thrill. I absolutely love the blue flying over the Ready to head out again whenever you are.
That was an amazing experience.
So trying to follow the traffic pattern. As long as we go through these blue hoops, we know we're doing okay. So airspeed's okay. Once we get close, we'll increase the flaps to reduce our speed. Try and maintain a nice steady approach. Just gonna cut the engine speed already because already the speed's getting up a little bit. So we just want to not be going too fast around these bends. Gradually losing height. Make quite a steep right turn. As we approach the final bends, hang on, I've turned a bit too much there. Let's come back out a bit. Game seems to have run out of blue boxes for me. It's not particularly helpful. That's a better turn now. That's where we sort of needed to be. Just a little bit on the low side, so just increase the engine power just to get us give us a little bit more height. Seem to lose quite a bit of height on those turns. So here we go. Finally approaching 2 miles. Just boost that a bit. I think we're supposed to stay above 1,000 feet for this. So we've got 2 left turns to make. And then we'll be coming into the runway. So, wish me luck. Here's the next to last turn. now you can see we're supposed to be losing the height now. So let's shut the engine power right down. Trying to lose more airspeed because of losing height. We've still got quite a lot of airspeed there. So here we'll get a look at runway 10 and find out where it was.
Eastbound traffic, Cessna Golf Victor Tango Papa Delta is on final, runway 10 for land Michigan.
So let's keep our nose up. So, oops, I was trying to adjust the flaps. It's not working. Ah, there we go. Oh, a little bit to the left of the runway.
That felt like we were on a roller coaster. Did you see that coming?
Try and get ourselves over to the centre of the runway. Don't think I'm going to be able to. I might be able to. Before it stops. There we go. So we got it down first attempt. However, it was a bumpy landing. Is it going to give us classify as a smooth landing? I don't think it will. We're about to find out. So mission success. Let's see how we got on. Landing smoothness 0. So no, we've definitely not got the landing smoothness we wanted. So thank you very much for watching this stream. I appreciate you all being here. I'll be back in about 20 minutes with my ARK stream. So hopefully we'll see you there. So thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.